Hunter children for joining me this your last segment of this your Gullah Geechee Nation going on Nation News. Been so glad Hunter children to turn into this your episode and things like that. But we rather was gonna be glad if we gonna see Hunter in person. So you see, Hunter can see me and Hunter to see me every week and thing wherever they going and things like that. But this your time and I ask Hunter for come to me and come with me to this your Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival. August 21st, Savannah. August 22nd, Brunswick, Georgia. August 23rd, Amelia Island, American Beach, Florida. Yes, the Gullah Geechee Nation Golden Isles Gala for our festival this year. If you want more information, please call us at 843-838-1171, 843-838-1171, or you can email us at ampturnitup@aol.com, ampturnitup@americaonline.com. Now, the reason I want to especially mention ampturnitup.com, and if you even go on the internet, you can find www.ampturnitup.com. That is All Mobile Productions, and we are here speaking with Kwame, the co-founder of the Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival, who has led the way in terms of mobile productions and what we call live sound reinforcement at many of the major African cultural festivals that go on along the eastern seaboard of the United States and within the Gullah Geechee Nation. And AMP is one of our big sponsors every year for the festival, and we have Kwame there. He personally engineers the festival every year, and so we're glad that he's there. With All Mobile Productions, live sound reinforcement, I mean, what in the world does that mean? I mean, most people have never heard such terms. I mean, don't you just put two speakers up on sticks and, like, you know, plug something in with mics and then just let it play? What's
well, I tell you, the oddity and the real point of it is that when notch and is on point, it's transparent. You really don't notice it.
Right.
You don't pay attention to the speakers and the mics and the, you know, you're focused on the artist and you're focused on the presentation of the artist.
Right.
When everything is clicking and that machine is well oiled and it's moving properly, you don't pay it any mind. But the real thing is that all before the show starts, days before, hours before, people are pulling cables, they're setting up speakers, they're moving heavy equipment around, they're putting stages together, they're putting lights up, they're running generators, they're plugging things in, they're making sure things are working, they're setting up instruments, they're following stage plots.
Right.
All of this is really what needs to take place when you have a cultural presentation, or for that matter, any type of presentation.
Right.
You know, there is always the technical support that's behind the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what All Mobile Production is
Provides.
initially. We provide
Technical
the sound,
services.
we provide the lighting, we provide the technicians, we provide staging, backline. We even have a special guest stage manager every now and then who I really want to just pull and have with us a lot more of the productions that we do, because it's important to make sure that that aspect of a presentation is good too. Make sure your stages are running on time, make sure the artists know where they are, make sure the tech people know what they need to have for the next artist that's coming up within the next 10, 20 minutes or so. Those things are important. But that's what All Mobile Productions is. We are a remote productions company. We set up all the tech support that's necessary for you to have a good presentation.
Absolutely. And the reason I asked the question the way I asked it is because a lot of people do really believe that. They just get to an event, and like you said, it's so transparent if it's done properly. And as that song said, the only way to do it is to do it properly. You know, folks will sit there and enjoy everything and never give it up for the sound man. You know how they say, get a drummer something. But they don't know the drummer sound that good because of the sound engineer. You know? So definitely, you know, but let it go wrong, and everybody turns their eyes at that board and at the person behind it. He don't know what he's doing. She don't know what she's doing. They need to be quiet.
Yeah, you get ragged then.
Yeah, you get it then. They know your face then. You know, they looking for you to leave with your equipment. But definitely, it's very important that, you know, folks understand sometimes what goes on behind the scenes.
true.
You know, because a lot of times we take things for granted.
Right.
Because we come in and we expect everything to be spectacular. There's this little dude, he works all over the world. He never stopped working. Murphy, you heard of him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, and Murphy, Murphy's so bad, he got his own justice. He got a thing called Murphy's Law, you know? And so Murphy will show up at an event 1 hour before it starts and mess with stuff, you know?
Yeah, there's a saying in our business that you're as good as your last show.
There you go.
So, you know, if the last show you did was like on point and just knockdown killer, they'll remember you for that.
Right.
Let one thing go wrong and they'll remember that no matter, you could have done 100 shows, on point, top notch. Every artist that worked with you praise you. Every, you know, artist manager say, you know, give me your card, we want you to do this.
Right.
You mess up one show.
And it's a wrap.
And that's a wrap. That can it can literally ruin your business.
Ruin your career.
So it's really important to be able to think on your feet.
Absolutely.
That's one of the main challenges in this business, because unlike in the studio where you can say, oh, well, you know, let's do take 2 or let's do take 21 or let's do take 105. You got one chance to get it right.
Right.
And you just can't miss that opportunity. But once you have it right, then the magic happens.
Absolutely.
So that's what we look to make sure that we do. You know, we've worked with a number of cultural productions across the Eastern Coast. We've worked with Sarasette. We do the International African Arts Festival
in Brooklyn.
Here in Brooklyn. We're also now on board with Rebel Soul Music. They're the producers of the Weeksville Hunter Holmes Salon Festival, as well as the Afro Punk Festival, which has blossomed into a major event. They get some major sponsorship, and it does get airplay on YouTube as well as MTV
and everywhere.
So we look to continue to grow and move with folks who are culturally aware and want to do culturally relevant events within our communities. Again, all up and down the Eastern Seacoast, and we'll move out west if that is necessary to. You know, we want to continue to grow the company. You know, it just needs to be that type of company that's always available, so that whenever someone has an event and they want, you know, top quality production, we're there for them.
Absolutely. And that definitely is perfectly in line with the motto to let us turn up the quality of your event. And so definitely for all of you, whether it's weddings, whether it's festivals, whether you're having a conference, you're having a special corporate business meeting, definitely go to www.ampturnitup.com or send an email to ampturnitup@aol.com, and definitely connect with Kwame Shah of All Mobile Productions, AMP. And so definitely we're glad that AMP was here for you all to tune in, and he will be there turning up the quality on this year's Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival down in Georgia, the Golden Isles, and all the way down to American Beach, Florida. And interestingly enough, you know, we watched a little piece earlier. We got a little plug in there from one of the artists that was there last year when the festival went to Charleston again. We had Clyde Wilder, who was the Geechee boy, the skilled walker, the Harlem swinger. Yes, he gave a nice little plug for the festival, as y'all saw as we were coming into this segment. And we're definitely happy that we have been able to bring such outstanding artists back home to the Gullah Geechee Nation, back home to the community.